How do you balance the world's most demanding job with being a wife and a mother? For Karoline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary in history, it's a constant juggling act that comes with sacrifices, tough choices, and some personal struggles. At just 28, Karoline finds herself at the crossroads of one of the most high-profile jobs in the country, while also managing her family life with her husband, Nicholas Riccio, and their 1-year-old son. But behind her professional success lies a reality most of us don't see: the relentless pressure of balancing work, family, and personal time. Karoline Leavitt is no stranger to high expectations. As the youngest person to ever hold the title of White House press secretary, she works directly with former President Donald Trump, managing some of the most high-stakes communications in the country. It's a role that demands attention to detail, political savvy, and resilience. She's already outlasted 3 of her predecessors, including Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who served just under 2 years. With her meteoric rise, Karoline has become a fixture in the press room, all while navigating the intense spotlight that comes with such a public-facing role. But behind the poised public figure is a woman who admits she struggles to balance it all. Karoline has been vocal about the toll her job has taken on her family life. In an interview with the Daily Mail, she revealed that she's developed PTSD from constantly canceling plans with her husband, Nicholas Riccio. "I just don't make plans anymore," Karoline confessed, explaining that her job often requires last-minute changes that leave little room for anything else. It's not just a job. It's a lifestyle that demands constant flexibility. The unpredictability of Karoline's schedule has forced her to adopt a new mindset. We just roll with it. With her position, pre-planned weekends or family getaways often fall apart at the last minute. "If there's a night where I happen to become free, we take full advantage of that as a family," Karoline explained. This means impromptu family nights and rare moments of downtime. Even a trip to her native New Hampshire, one she had been looking forward to, was scrapped because of last-minute presidential engagements. Yet, despite the whirlwind of her job, Karoline is determined to be there for her family. "My priority is to always make it home for my kids' bedtime," she says. This commitment to her family is a guiding principle, even if it means sacrificing time with her husband. She's drawn a line when it comes to work. "I leave at a more reasonable hour than people may think," Karoline adds. It's this deliberate effort to be present for her son, Nico, that keeps her grounded amidst the chaos of her demanding career. Karoline's devotion to her role was further tested when, after giving birth to her son, she returned to work just 3 days later. This was no ordinary return. Following a highly publicized assassination attempt on President Trump in July 2024, Karoline felt compelled to step back into her role immediately. "The president literally put his life on the line to win this election," she said, explaining that her decision to forego maternity leave was driven by a sense of duty and loyalty. This was a defining moment for Karoline, a woman who balances the weight of motherhood with the responsibility of a national role. As demanding as her career is, Karoline is clear about one thing: this phase of her life is temporary. It's just part of the job, she says with a smile, accepting that her current schedule won't last forever. But while her career demands are significant, she holds tightly to her mantra: don't make plans after work. By letting go of the idea of rigid schedules, Karoline has learned to embrace the unpredictability that comes with her job, while always keeping her family at the heart of her priorities. Karoline Leavitt's story is one of resilience, sacrifice, and a relentless drive to succeed both in her professional life and her role as a mother. But as much as her work brings her into the spotlight, it's her dedication to family that remains her core. She's teaching us all that no matter how busy life gets, it's possible to find a way to balance it all, even if it means learning to let go of plans. And while her journey may seem difficult, Karoline's story is a reminder that the toughest moments often lead to the most meaningful successes.